Hi, my name is Charles Love. I'm Director of Service Operations here at Big Sur. I'm going to give you a quick overview of how to connect to the Big Sur Cloud. Basically, you've been given this icon. The icon may have a different name on it. If you like, you can right-click it and then go to Edit. This icon has already been pre-configured for your account. If you don't want to put your name every time you log in, you can go ahead and write it here. Most customers have first name.last name as their user ID. We ask that you do not check this allow me to save credentials, as if you do and walk away from your computer, somebody can get in as you. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that again. Everything else is pretty much set. If you go to the Experience tab, you'll notice it's set to modem 56K. That's alright, that's perfectly acceptable. Just make sure font is checked and persistent bit mapping is checked. So now I'm going to go ahead and close this, and we're going to connect into the Big Sur Cloud. You connect it by double-clicking or highlighting it and hitting the Enter key. At this point, it'll ask you to log in. So I'm going to log in with my username. The username is not case sensitive, but the password is. You'll notice that the domain has a period in it. That is completely acceptable. I hit the Enter key to log in. Sometimes it's a little cleaner to do it that way. So now we've connected into the cloud system. You get the little warning telling you this is a private system. Then you go ahead and you hit OK. Now you are on your cloud desktop. If you have Windows 7, you can move this little blue bar at the top. You can hit the pin and it'll actually go away if you don't want to see it. I like to have it pinned on. And just for a point of clarity, the little minus is a minimize. This one is a restore down, and this is close. If you hit the middle one, it'll do this. Some people may actually try to work in this little box. I would always recommend you have it set to maximize. Everything here on your desktop is pretty much set by us when we deployed your cloud. You'll see you have Excel, you have Word, you have Internet Explorer, you have Firefox, and you have Outlook. To run a program, simply double-click it. So I'll go ahead and I'll open up Word. Here we go. I can do what I need to do. If you're prompted with this, say don't make changes. You'll only have to do that one time. So now I do what I have to do. I could do a file, save as, and then it'll say where do you want to save it. If you go to your desktop, you can save it on your desktop. You can save it in your documents. Or if you want to save it on the server, click one of the shares. So let's say I want to save it in shared. Here we go. When you're done for the day, do not hit the X. The X up top here is a disconnect. It's not a log off. When you know you're going to be done for the day, you find this icon here, this log me off, or you go to start and pick log me off. It's completely your preference. We'll go ahead and we'll hit this, it'll disconnect you, and it'll bring you back to your desktop. Logging out is like rebooting your computer. In a cloud environment, it doesn't really matter if you reboot your computer because you're using somebody else's resources. So basically by logging off, you just essentially rebooted your computer. That's all I have for today. Thanks for your time.